Hi, hello, Shamsher. How are
Hello,
you?
ma'am. Yeah,
How are you?
fantastic.
You're fantastic. Wow. So tell me, Shamsher, how was your day so far?
Yeah, very nice, ma'am. And if I talk about my days, so my days is really going very busy because it's a working day. And actually, I run my own school in my hometown, so that's why there was a lot of classes in my school from morning to till 2 o'clock. After that, I attend some home tuition classes. So that's why today's day was really busy, and I get a little bit relief and free time at a Saturday and Sunday. And apart from these 2 days, I really busy. And yes, what about you, ma'am?
Okay. I'm a very free person now. I'll tell you why. Because I recently retired from my job. I used to work as an HR professional. So now I am presently at home and I joined Clapingo recently. So I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of young, vibrant people and having some very engaging conversations. So
Yes,
it's
of
nice
course.
to.
And it's very pleasure for me. I'm getting you on this platform for the first time as a conversation. So yeah, I'm very glad to hear you.
Okay. So what subject do you teach, Shamsher?
Actually, ma'am, it's a not very. It's a, my school is up to the class 8 standard. So
Hmm.
there I generally teach almost every subject, math, science, English. But I
Okay.
like to, but I like to teach English most, and I give training to my student after schooling. Okay, there is a coaching session in which I give the training to them for learning English, how to talk to each other. So basic knowledge I give to them, and I want to make them more and more fluent so that I have joined this platform so that I can make myself more fluent and I can deliver and I can teach my students better so that they can perform in their life so better than back and well done in their life.
Okay. Okay, I'm listening. So that is your plan and you want to work on it. So how do you find yourself improving? You've been through a few sessions, so how do you find yourself improving?
Oh, I'm feeling a lot of changes, and I'm having new teachers, and they are from different states, and their tone, their way of talking, and pronunciation. These all things I'm learning little by little from every session. And if I talk about the one thing I want to learn, that one is facing the camera phobic. Actually, earlier I was a camera phobic person. That time I fear very much to face the camera. Whenever if anybody just open the phone and just look at me, and I stuck. I forget all those sentences, whatever I want to speak. But because of this session, because of this practice, I'm a little bit changing, and the camera phobic nature habit day by day it is eradicating from my side.
Okay. So you said you get a little bit of free time on the weekends, like on Saturdays and Sundays, because throughout the week you are so caught up, or rather, you are so engaged with your school.
Mhm.
So I just wanted to ask you, what are your hobbies? What do you pursue in your free time?
Yeah, actually, ma'am, I love to listen music, and sometimes I sing. Earlier, when I was a school student, so that time I used to sing my school. But when I came to the inter college and when I passed class 8, after that I completely involved myself for the further and higher study. And apart from this, I love to enhance my communication skill because it is the only thing that can open a lot of doors of opportunity in my life. Okay, and
Okay. Mm.
one of thing is English. Okay, everybody says that if you have a good knowledge of English and good communication skills, so there is a lot of opportunities are available in your life, in your future. And same thing, I am feeling the requirement of English personally in my school, because there is a very requirement for the personally and as well as my students, so that
Mhm.
yeah, this is also one of the reasons for that I'm working over this language, so that I can be better and perform better in my school as well as my students too.
Okay. So I think even during the weekends, your focus is on your school, while you do consider communications as a hobby. You're more concerned about improving your communications. So your hobby and your passion and your daily profession all are merged into one. And of course, I like the singing part. I like the music part, that you love to listen to music. What kind of music do you listen to?
Actually, I like to listen old songs, most of the old songs,
You
and
like
sometimes
to
also some
listen to,
new songs,
okay, you like to listen to old songs,
old songs
right?
and
Ah,
ghazals, sometimes ghazals.
okay. So, who is your favorite singer? You must be having a favorite singer.
Yes, Lata Mangeshkar, one of them, and
Mm.
first Lata Mangeshkar and Kumar Sanu. Kumar Sanu
Okay.
is my leader, and Sonu Nigam is also quite famous, and he sings very well.
I like the
His
song. Yes, I like the song of Kumar Sanu from the movie, I think, Pardes. Huh? It says, "Zara tasveer se leke tum nikal ke ba." Shahrukh and Mahima Chaudhary, and it's a very catchy song, and I used to love
and
it.
I think if I'm not wrong, so one of his quite famous song from the Karan and Arjun movie, there Salman Khan and Shah Rukh Khan, I think both
Yes,
played.
yes, yes, yes. That was way back in the 90s. 94 or 95, that movie was released. This Karan Arjun. This was a movie that was based on reincarnation. These two brothers will die, and thereafter they'll
Hmm.
be reincarnated. So a lot of melodrama, but it was a very successful movie. I remember because I saw this movie many years ago. So
But
you can
still,
say,
but the ma'am, the scene of that movie and the songs are still person remember. The person have remembered.
okay, yes, because see, old melodies are really the golden melodies.
Hmm.
And I find that the songs of the 70s, 80s, 90s, now they are coming back again in a remixed version. But those were
Hmm.
really the best songs, and I remember I loved songs from all these Shah Rukh movies. I used to really enjoy the songs.
And one
Like
thing, ma'am, I would like to share, that time there was not very much developed studios and instruments. After all, they have sung, they have given a very, well, you can say, very trending and very quite famous. And the song were very meaningful and relate to life. Every song, most of the song have a some message, some
hmm,
message that are directly related to our life. But if I talk about nowadays the song that are really singer are singing, so it's a very difficult to understand them, and they are not having a proper meaning.
yes, that
But
means what you are saying is the lyrics have changed. There is no meaning in the lyrics, and the songs of that time, they had some meaning in the words. And if you hear some of the old songs of the 70s, some of the songs were so meaningful. You could get emotional listening to some of those sad songs. And yes, things have changed. So now along with things changing, times are changing. Even the kind of music that we are listening to, that also has changed. So it was
Oh,
nice listening to you and about your school, about your hobbies. And I think I can switch to giving you some feedback here and we can still continue the conversation because I
yes,
have
of
made
course.
some points. So you said I really busy. You could had I am really busy, and
Oh,
it is very pleasure for me. Is not the right way. Would you say it? You should say it is a. It's a pleasure for me to do this and all. You don't have to say a very pleasure.
for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
and when you're talking about your student, you said my student. You should have used the plural. It is my students better. I want to make my students better and you said, I love to listen music. Okay, you have to say, I love to listen to music. Okay, and there is some feedback I want to give on the accent. It is, and the way you pronounce, or rather the pronunciation. Let's talk about the
Mhm.
pronunciation. It is skill, not skill. Skill, no,
Oh,
skill. This is a
skill.
skill. Okay, suppose there are people in my place where I live, they say, what do you say for taxi? We say taxi. But
Mhm.
there are, what would you say in your place? Is it taxi?
Taxi.
Taxi. So skill, it's a skill, not a skill. It's a school.
Skill. School.
It's a school.
School.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's a
I got
conversation. So when we are
conversation.
speaking, it's a conversation. So,
Conversation.
yes. So I think and of course, yes, we don't say yeah. Even if your little children come to you and say, yeah, sir, you say, no, it's yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because you are their teacher. You are
Mhm.
going to mold them. So, right
Mhm.
at the very outset, you should say, yes,
Yes.
yes,
But ma'am,
not yeah.
yeah, yeah is quite famous and it's a little bit stylish. So
It
the
is
person.
stylish. Okay, I agree with you because you are the third student I'm talking to. I find this younger generation says, yeah, yeah, yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. But yes is formal. Tomorrow, your students will go for an interview for getting a job as a IAS
Mhm.
officer. Okay. Or they are sitting for the UPSC exams, they're going to crack it. So when they sit in front of a panel of interviewers, right? You cannot
Yeah, will
say,
not
yeah,
work.
sir. Yeah will not work. Yeah will never work because they want to see how much you value your job and how much you value them in terms of respect. So you will say
Mhm.
yes. It's yes and
Oh,
no. It's not
that's
nah. It's no.
why. That's what I. Yeah, of course, ma'am. Because if
You
you see,
said yeah again. Yeah,
sorry.
of course, ma'am. No, no, don't get stressed. Don't get stressed. Keep smiling and
Uh,
take it easy. Yes, tell me.
Okay, okay. Actually, it's just in my habit, so that's why it will take a little bit longer to eradicate, and I have to take care of it. At what place I have to use yeah, and where I have to use yes. Because if I go for a formal meeting or an interview, so on that time we have to use yes. Otherwise, rather than yeah, if I use yeah, so it might give a negative message, negative figure for me. So I will take care of it and I will try to use and try to teach my students where you have to use because I have already teach you yeah. You can use
I've
on the place of
already taught them. You said I have already teach them. No, I have already taught
oh,
them. You're talking about the past tense. And you
yeah, of
should
course.
say hereafter, going forward, when I'm going to teach them, I'm going to tell them very important, this is a very important point to use the word yes. And they should also speak with you and use the word yes when they are having a talk with you or a conversation with you. So, my tips for you going forward is you are doing a great job and you are definitely growing in your confidence and don't feel shy because we are all here to help each other. right?
Yes, of
We're
course,
all
ma'am.
here to help each other. And I got rid of my stage fear and my fear of talking to people by, regularly having conversations. Now I can talk to anyone, and I feel happy to
Mhm.
be speaking to people. So don't have those barriers. Go ahead and continue talking to people. Put on your camera. Be your natural self. See, I cannot become another person, but I can be
Mhm.
myself. We all need to be better versions of ourselves. Now, the way I am created, I cannot change this drastically,
Yes,
but
of course.
I can definitely win people over by my smile, by the way I talk to them, by the way, I make them feel. So we all have that talent in ourselves, and we should just be easy on ourselves. What do you say?
Yes, of course, ma'am. Yeah, of course.
Hmm.
I have got this first session, and the session I have already done. So this one, the first session that I'm feeling, it is a not session. It is not a session. It is a type. It's a mirror where I have saw, where I have realized, I have find out my lot of mistake and that are really important. I need to improve. So this session was really, you can say, very examine type, and that I want to take care. I want to be serious because if I will not take a break, or if I will not take a glimpse or a look over my mistake, over my negative point, and that thing that I should not use, so how I can be pure? How can I be
Hmm.
fresh? Okay, so
Hmm.
that's why this one the really very good thing, and I have take care. I have got some common mistake that I really used to committing.
Yes. So continue your classes, go for your classes regularly. And I always say there is a saying in English which says, practice makes perfect. You agree with me? Practice makes
Yeah,
perfect. You
of course,
cannot, like when we were in school, our teachers used to say, please practice your math sum, then only you will be able to excel in it. So if you want to become perfect, you need to practice. So if there is somebody you can practice with, that would be great. But otherwise, you can continue your lessons, log in, speak to your teachers, and you will definitely find a fantastic improvement in your communication skills.
okay. Before wind up the session, ma'am, one question I would like to ask you that generally my student used to ask me, if any beginner wants to enhance their English skill or want to learn English language, so what should he do? What should he do? And what are the tips and tricks? What are the some basic things that he should follow so that they can improve their English?
See, today we have a lot of podcasts which come on the social media, and you can choose a topic which is very close to your heart. Some topic which is, and you can go in for those speakers and you can listen to podcasts. I'm not saying you need to listen to the news all the time or you need to listen to, any speeches. You can go for these podcasts, and of course, reading and listening to your own voice. Take a newspaper and read it. Although it's people say it, but it's very important that we need to
Mhm.
read and watch English news readers from India. I'm not saying watch English news readers from BBC because they have their own accent, British accent or American accent. We are Indians. We have a different way of speaking. So it's better that you watch the local news readers and go ahead and listen. But it's very important to be in touch with the language. You cannot wake up one morning and say, I want to be excellent. It is a slow
Yes.
process and it will happen. It will happen.
Mhm. And ma'am, what is the role of grammar? Because most of
Grammar
the
is
time,
very
Mhm.
grammar is very important in English because we have what is the past tense, the present tense, the future tense. We have to be careful about using of or the. Then there is also the use of the words before a vowel, or rather a vowel before the word. You cannot say the elephant. You have to say the elephant because elephant starts with the vowel
Yeah,
E.
of course,
So,
we made this mistake most of the time. Daily, we made this mistake.
so I think it is a culmination of all these things that will help us to become better and better.
Yeah, that's right, ma'am.
So I think, Shamsher, we'll have to wind up our session here. And it was nice talking to you. I wish you all the best, and I wish your students do very well in your school.
Thank
I bless them because I'm an older person, so I'm going to bless
you.
you
Oh,
all
oh,
to do well
yeah,
in your life.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for blessing me as well as my students and my whole journey of my life. So thank you so much from deep of my heart.
Yes, from the depth of my heart, from the depth of my heart. Okay,
Okay,
so
okay.
take
Thank
care
you.
and all the best. Bye bye.